Now we're at Moorfield Station. It is light night. Something special is happening behind me. It's all with Bido Lito. They're building up to something really big this week. Is the 100th issue. Craig Pennington, you've spoke to us many times. It's your baby. How does it feel? You know, turning 100, if you like.
I know it's. I'd be a liar if I said I thought we'd reach 100. I think it's. It bears testament to the city, really. The fact that a magazine like Bido Lito, which is all about championing and supporting the kind of the dynamic creative culture in Liverpool, the fact that the city can sustain us for 100 issues really says, as much about Liverpool as it does about us.
I think it's so recognisable now. You say to kind of anyone, big cross-section of society, what's Bido Lito? They know exactly what it is. They're going to get music, they're going to get culture, they're going to get Liverpool, and they can pick it up anywhere.
Yeah, they can. And we've always been very, very, keen to make sure that the message has been simple through everything that we've done. I mean, we're about Liverpool, we're about this city, we're about this city's music, and we're about this city's dynamic and amazing creative culture, and that's what we do. And I think that the fact that we've managed to keep it, direct and kind of quite a simple message for those 100 issues and 9 years is one of the reasons why we're still here and doing interesting and I think important and relevant projects.
Seriously though, let's go back 9 years. Did you think you would still be here? You must have done a little bit.
I probably would have hoped that we would be. Whether I thought we could, we started the physical music magazine at a time when people said that magazines don't work anymore. No one advertises, no one reads print, everyone's on iPhones. Like that, it was a context where, a lot of people said to us, you're mad. Like, why would you do that in 2010? You don't want to be setting up a physical music magazine. But I was always really confident. I thought that, when you've got a small, tight, compact city, you've got a very, very kind of tightly knit and vibrant creative community. That's the kind of context in which a print publication can thrive. And I think we've been proven right in that sense. Whether I thought we'd make 100 issues, hand on heart. If we'd have seen it through till Christmas, I'd have been a happy man.
Favourite cover of all time, Craig? Because you've had some fantastic covers of all sorts of genres of musicians on there. Tell us what your favourite is.
We have. I'd say my favourite is probably the first Steel and Sheep one that we did, and I think not so much that it's like the best visual or photographic cover we've done, but I think that band really kind of encapsulate like the journey that Bido Lito's been on, and I suppose the creative kind of community which has flourished during the time that we've been putting the magazine out. Every kind of era is defined by a certain collection of artists, a certain venue, a certain label, and I think that Steel and Sheep and the kind of creative community that has incubated them over the years, from being a tiddly little small local band that were doing loads of support gigs when we first started doing the magazine, to an internationally significant artist playing shows all over the world and putting out what's their third or fourth record on Heavenly. I think that they as a group really kind of tell the story of Bido nicely. So yeah, I'd say the first one that we did with them.
Brilliant. And you guys kind of found so many of these artists which you're known for now for finding music before anyone else.
Yeah, I think that it's really, really, really important that a creative community and a music scene like we have in Liverpool has media that can validate them. Whether that's Bido Lito, whether that's the guys. I think it's important that we've got a dynamic local media culture so that we can support and develop these artists, because not only does it make the music scene and the music culture seem real to people who are reading the magazine, it's also a massive kind of endorsement and vote of confidence and validation for the artist. For them to be on the front cover of a physical magazine, it means something, and it really kind of, I suppose, reinforces them to keep pushing boundaries, to keep challenging themselves in their own creative practice. And I think that we in the world that we live in today, I think we need that kind of championing voice more than ever.
Yeah, they need support. And rightly so, as this day and age more so than ever. We're at Moorfields. It's all kicking off tonight, the kind of celebration of 100 issues. What's happening tonight, and how are you going to be celebrating?
So you're right. So this evening we're presenting an installation called Ritual 2.0, which is basically the launch of a month-long project called Bido 100. So rather than just doing our 100th edition, we wanted to do a full month of activities and events and discussions and installations and projects that really gave us the opportunity to, suppose, cast our gaze forward and say, yeah, we're really proud of what we've done over the last 100 issues, but what does Liverpool look like creatively, culturally, politically, socially in another 100 issues? So issue 200, what does Liverpool look like? And we can obviously kind of muse that and kind of give our kind of interpretation. And the 100th issue, which is out on Thursday, allows us to speak to some amazing artists and great subjects to kind of try and pick that apart. But really, we wanted to ask the public what they think. Have a conversation with the Liverpool public and really get their kind of gut reaction about how they feel about the rise of technology, what they feel about AI, how optimistic they are about the future. So this project this evening, this installation, has been developed using AI platforms and also kind of incorporating the views, the beliefs, the feelings and the outputs of the Liverpool public into the creative project. So this basically is our opening salvo for Light Night, which is just the best day of the year. And as I say, kickstarts a whole run of events that we're doing around this Bido 100 project.
Pick up a copy, you can get them anywhere. Give us some places we can pick these copies up.
All the best kind of music venues, record shops, galleries, coffee shops, vintage clothes stores, kind of student unions, anywhere good in Liverpool has it. And if it's good and they haven't got it, get in touch because they should have.
that means everyone's picked it up. Check it out. Bido Lito 100, Craig Pennington. To you and all the teammates, well done. Congrats. Here's to the next.
Thank you very much.
100. Thanks, Craig.
Cheers. Thanks.